best friend, let's call her Elle, and I have been close for 10-ish years, and during that time she's been in a couple of relationships but has been single for a few years now. Amongst our friends, Elle is the only unmarried one. She's made it clear that she's unhappy with being single, sincerely hopes to get into a serious relationship and get married sooner rather than later. I can understand her frustrations, especially since she's the only single friend, wants kids someday, and so on. About a month ago, Elle told me that she intends to be more proactive with dating this year and asked if I had anyone to introduce her to. Unfortunately, I don't, but another friend mentioned knowing a great guy, who I happen to have met before, who's single and looking for something serious. Elle was introduced via text to the guy, and they soon started talking on the phone. Elle says he has a lot of good attributes, e.g. very educated, high salary, but she finds him completely unattractive because they're the same height, he's 57 and she's 57, and because of his darker skin tone. I tried to convince her that his height and looks shouldn't take precedence over his personality, but this soon led to a major revelation on her dating standards that left me completely dumbfounded. Elle told me that she's only interested in men who, in her words, is an 8 or better, looks-wise, taller than her when she's wearing heels, of a certain complexion, ideally no beard, has advanced degrees, making over $100K a year, doesn't have kids, and is currently attending church every week or every other week. But the big kicker that got me was that she insists that she's unwilling to date a man like, go out on dates, who won't commit to waiting until marriage for sex. Yes, she's religious, but she's not a veering and has had sex in all past relationships. According to Elle, this is a conversation that should be had before even the first date, and if the guy isn't firmly agreeing, it's a no-go. When I challenged her thoughts and logic on this, she got increasingly upset. I told her that I think she's asking for a very tall order, making dating harder than it should be. I'm not saying she should compromise on her religious values, but I am trying to tell her that she should be more open-minded about her criteria because she's looking for a 1 in a million guy, while also prematurely shutting down and shutting out some potentially great guys because of their income and/or height. Elle is now furious at me and says I'm not being a supportive friend. She says that I don't understand her faith and am being something of a Debbie Downer. Am I wrong?